Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. We are back in Per Aspera, as it's apparently pronounced, and we're continuing on with our new game, and we're continuing to try to learn from the mistakes we made last time, and just be a little bit better, a little bit more prepared for when the enemies arrive. Don't use any wind power, make lots of workers, that sort of thing, you know, that sort of thing. So at the moment, power is hunky-dory. I've forgotten a little bit about what on earth was going on, to be honest. We have some iron there. That's iron, yes. How is everything looking? Iron's a little low. Chemicals are a little... We are using chemicals to make lots and lots of food. We did change, I believe, the allocation. Oh, no, we didn't. And we must have set it back again. Was it water we changed? Oh, water we put towards food manufacturing. Okay, so let's build an iron mine before we do anything else. Also, we have Mark II mines now, don't we? So shall we... You know, let's leave everything we have. Anything we build now... Because one of the things we had last time was when I think we upgraded a bunch of mines. And obviously they don't mine whilst they're upgrading. They seem to get powered off while they're upgrading. So I think we basically lost a huge chunk of time and resources at that point. Silicon we've got quite a lot of, but there are a couple there. That's chemicals, is it? Chemicals, yeah, we don't have that many chemicals. Maybe we'll put down a chemical plant there. If we put a chemical and water down here, actually, we can build another food factory, can't we? So maybe we'll do that. So maybe we should make another worker hub. We're going to need more power. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's what happened last time. We made a fission plant, didn't we? Just here, look. There it is, in all of its wonderful glory. So what we need to be doing is keeping an eye on our... so we're producing 0.5 and we're... Demand is 0. Well, that cannot be right. That cannot be right. Does it tell you what the demand is? Not really. In fact, it doesn't say it has any input requirements at all. So does it just take uranium to make, and then it doesn't actually require anything afterwards? Because the uranium does take a very long... Oh, we've got the improved roads, which we didn't use last time, but we will this time. And we'll have a look at a moment in how we do that. Do we have improved roads? Because it's right there. Oh yeah, we haven't researched. Yeah, I've got my colours mixed up. Is there anything else we should be thinking about doing, though? We haven't touched anything else yet. The Colonies Mark II is actually probably a fairly... Oh, we've got that. These sort of landing site things I'm not too fussed about, to be honest. What's the water? Extracts water from the surface bodies of water and improves its treatment. Oh, from the surface, so we don't until we have surface water. That's kind of useless to us, isn't it? That's what that's saying. And if we get this, it increases the colonist limit. We are going to need additional landing sites. So we've already researched that. Oh my, I'm just not understanding anything at the moment. I'm just starting from scratch, it feels like. In which case, let's get this done, because that won't take very long, I don't think. So yeah, so the fission plants just require uranium to be built. And there's our uranium mine. I knew we had one, so I think we've got two, haven't we? We got two? I can only see the one now that I said that. Oh, there it is. It's right next to the plant. Yeah, but it doesn't require any. Just checking again. If we click on something... Where's a solar plant? Let's click on a solar plant. Yeah. I'm not 100% because that seems a bit crazy, doesn't it? That seems a bit crazy. But we have 2 uranium mines, so surely that can support 2 uranium. So let's make another fission plant down here. It's definitely a bit overkill, but I'll be honest, I'm okay with overkill. I think we're just about okay for maintenance, actually. Yeah, that didn't take any time at all, did it? That's perfect. Okay, then. Produces greenhouse gases. What is it? So it takes in chemicals. We don't really have that high of an excess of chemicals at the moment. I'd rather keep it for the food. So actually that might not be all that useful for us at the moment. So let's get this one unlocked, because again, that's not going to take very long at all. So we should wait for that to be built, which will do that. Let's just bring up our maintenance a second. Oh no, we're fine for those two as well. So we shall build, let's turn that off, a chemical plant, a water extractor, and then we shall build a food factory. Just right in the middle of all these. Oh, right in the middle, I said, of all those. Perfect. And when that fission plant is done, that's going to really increase our available power, which is perfect. We have enough uranium to make it as well. So if silicon, silicon, iron. Do we need more iron? We probably could do with the more iron. That's more silicon, isn't it? We're not too worried about that. And then maybe we should think about doing... yeah, another scanner over this way would be quite useful, I think, wouldn't it? Oh, that's already done. We are flying through this research. Absolutely smashing it. Battery will probably be useful, won't it? Let's get the... I'm ignoring the wind farm. I saw it up there and I just shivered. Ugh. Yeah, but maybe we should build another scanner down here at some point soon. How does our... maintenance doesn't go very far. So we'd have to build more maintenance, I think, to be able to do that. Successfully, efficiently, something like that. So let's prioritize the fission plant, actually. Get that up and running as quick as possible. And then we should probably look at this iron, shouldn't we? And then, because iron is for steel, yeah, iron used for anything else? Not at the moment, actually, no. Only for steel. So there's 2 carbon mines up here, so if we get that iron mine, we'll put a steel factory up here. So is any of this covered? Covered by power, not by maintenance. Okie dokie. So let's pop a maintenance facility down here. We shall put an iron mine down here. And we shall put a steel factory. What am I doing? Steel factory down here. And we may as well, whilst we're here, get that silicon mine, right? Why not? Why not? And we should probably get that chemical as well down there. But did I say that wasn't covered by maintenance again? So we shall do that momentarily. How are we doing down here? Electronics, we've got so much stuff. Easy mode. I don't know if it's... I guess it's partly easy mode and partly because of the fact that we had just such better RNG to start with. But our resources are through the roof. I think what we need is a lot more workers, basically, because look, it's just red everywhere. Yeah, we need a lot more workers. I might just make... There it is. I thought I saw a little dust devil. Thought I saw that pop up. I might just make a whole bunch of workers everywhere, I think. Because they have very little cost for everything, don't they? So is that the actual population we can have? Yes, we get allowed by buildings 5. So we do have a bit of overhead room for more colonists to come down and aid our research. Would just be so lovely of them if they could do that. How's this going? Yeah, still working on it. We won't do anything else whilst we're waiting for that to be made. Do we need to think about... Like, where do we have storage at the moment? One there, one there, one there. I'm going to put a storage facility down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think we need one down here for the food necessarily. It's kind of like its own little outpost, isn't it? Yeah, so our mission is where we sort of got stuck with previously in our old game, which is to go and investigate this. So do we build a landing site to get down there, Carbon? Yes. Or do we just try and inch our way down there with workers? I would rather do that. In the long run, I'd rather do that because I would rather have... It's very difficult to tell what resources belong to what site if you have multiple sites. That's what I sort of learned before. We have... Is that up and running? It is. But our power didn't go up that much. We must have built quite a lot. More than I expected. More than I expected. Right. Starts up and running. This is up and running. That's wonderful. How's the storage doing? Yeah, it's doing pretty good, isn't it? Doing pretty good. A battery is researched. We will probably make a few batteries. just in case something happens. The solar does fluctuate, and I don't know what happens with. I don't think. It just says it takes it to make, and doesn't say it requires any input whatsoever. In which case, the fission plants are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. I should just build like 30 of them. So we are going to research that. We are going to get rid of that. We are going to... What was I thinking? I talked about the roads, didn't I? We haven't dealt with the roads yet. So the way the roads work... let's say we wanted to build a road from the food factory... I don't know where the colony is. It's there. It's not the greatest example. Let's say we wanted to go from the food factory all the way to like the steel factory. It doesn't make any sense, but let's say we wanted to do that. So you have to click on the upgrade ways button. Oops. It costs resources, obviously. You have to click on that, and then you click on where you want the upgrade to be. So that's going to cost us 41 carbon and 41 steel, which we actually probably could afford. I might try seeing if I can get it a bit more central. Yeah, we're actually going to do that. So we're going to pop down a road just there. And that will then upgrade that road, that link between those two areas, to a level 2 road. So obviously this one isn't going to be particularly useful because we don't really need much going down here, but it'll show it off a little bit, and also we have plenty of resources anyway. I don't know how you can tell how it's being upgraded. I assume at some point... Oh, there we go. It's got little icons on it, look. So you can see this one here has been upgraded now, so it's a fancy road. So we're going to have a highway going through the middle of our base. Look, it's doing quite a lot already. All the way up to this aluminium mine. I know it says aluminum, but I'm not going to say it. So if we do like one there and then one the other way, that's going to give just these extra additional routes for our workers to move around.
Great progress.
We are almost reached the second stage of engineering. Calm yourself down just a wee bit. So I said that we are probably really overly heavily busy with traffic, didn't I? Where are our work? It says load's only 26 there though, actually. But nonetheless, I'm going to put some more workers down. I think they are going to be pretty key to everything we do. So let's pop a worker down. Try not to put it right next to another one. Let's put one there. Let's put one. We're going to put one there. I mean, it's quite close to a few others, but I don't think that really matters too much. I'm going to pop one down there, which is also just going to create that additional link, which could be a bit useful. So that's that. We have some iron and some silicon down there. Some iron, some chemicals, some silicon, some carbon, and some silicon. So... Power is hunky-dory. Structures, we are slowly reaching our structure limit. It's getting there, isn't it? I might make our way down towards this silicon and iron, because that's going to inch us towards that, isn't it? So power should be... Oh, it's not fine, actually. Neither is maintenance. So we're going to have to... So the only way to extend power is to build either more fission plants, which seem excessive. Oh, there's our building limit. Perfect. So we will go, I think, for... What is this? Uses nuclear detonations to extract. So it takes in carbon, is that? It can be carbon. Extracts carbonite. It is carbon. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. But I think we're going to go for factories level 2. So, do batteries extend? No, they don't extend. So it seems like it'd be silly to build another fission plant down here, doesn't it? So we shall build a solar plant, wherever it's going to go. Oh, it's too far. Of course, it's not connected to the roads. So we should build a... Where's the maintenance? It's there, isn't it? Yeah, let's build maintenance first. And then we'll build power. It'll actually extend it a little bit more. We shall build an iron mine, and we shall build a silicon mine, and we shall say those two things are not really good for much together, are they? What is silicon used for? Glass. Glass and electronics. How are we doing for glass? So much glass and so many electronics. I might build a glass kiln though. I might build the glass kiln just down there to use up that that glass. And at this point, I am going to build a storage facility down here as well, which I shall pop. I can't pop it right in the middle. We'll pop it down there. And we're going to build a worker hub, because the nearest one now is over here. Oh, over there, sorry. But nonetheless, I think we're going to need another worker hub down here. So we'll pop that down there. Excellent. So that little site is extending lovely. Is that more aluminum? He said, saying the one thing he said he wasn't going to say. Why can't I see what it is? Oh, because I'm in the power view. It is aluminium indeed, which is great. We do need to build some more aerological scanners. I will do that shortly. I'm assuming that this is covered by neither. No. And in fact, I was thinking, you know, really get on that aluminum because we do generally need it. Aluminium, damn it! What is wrong with me? But iron and silicon and carbon and everything else, pretty much, apart from iron and apart from aluminium and water, are the one things we're actually concerned about. So let's get a chemical plant here. Pop down. There's no maintenance, so we should pop down a maintenance hub, which we're going to put down there. There's more iron there. There's more carbon there, and there's more silicon there. Well, there's more silicon there actually. Nothing else which is currently covered. What are we most desperate for? Probably silicon. Our silicon's actually really low. So let's make another solar farm then, which we shall pop down here. We're going to need another maintenance facility, which we shall pop down here. We should pop down a silicon mine here. Thank you. And we're going to pop down a worker hub as well. Just there, just to link those two sites together as well. Okay, so there's a few things we have in progress now, so I'm not going to do too much else while that's ongoing. It's not that far, really. I mean, I suppose it's the length of our base again, but if we just did like, you know, worker solar, worker solar, worker solar, worker maintenance, worker solar maintenance, worker solar maintenance, worker solar maintenance. And it'll give us lots of growing room. It seems silly at this point to build a landing site over there when it's actually not that far, doesn't it? Seems a little bit silly. Right, is everything built? No, we're still waiting on that maintenance facility, the glass kiln, and the silicon mine over there as well. Everything is looking okay. Everything's looking okay. We have lots of colonists. We actually think anything about building another colony then, don't we? I thought it was under... Oh, no, it's under colonies, isn't it? Obviously, it is under colonies. So let's build this. Where is our launch site? Oh, there it is. So I was going to pop this down. Can I get it to connect the two? Yeah, it's going to pop that down there because it's close to food, it's close to the launch site. I don't know if it needs to be close to the launch site, but we're going to make it close to the launch site. And that will increase our colonist limit, which would be lovely. That silicon mine is up and running, which is nice because we're getting a tad low on silicon. It is the thing which is really, really the lowest at the moment, which you wouldn't necessarily expect, would you? Everything else is looking okay. What is that? Is that uranium? Yeah, we probably want that as well. I'll say that we've got 25 at the moment. It seems like it could be quite a lot. So let's start working up here then. So we're going to need more power, almost certainly. Yes, we are. Well, in fact, first let's do a worker hub, just to get a little bit of distance. And then we shall do a solar farm. Like that, so it joins up both of these two circles and doesn't leave that annoying gap you can see on the right there. We want to try to avoid that. Pop that down there. Is that within a maintenance window? It is. We are going to need another maintenance facility to cover the silicon mine though. So we should pop that down there. And then the silicon mine down there like that. Perfect. Lovely autosave going on. Silicon is the lowest. Carbon is the next lowest apart, aside from uranium, but we only need that to build fission plants. So again, don't know as to... And saying that though, our power reserves are ticking down a little bit. So maybe we shall extend over there, grab that uranium mine, and build another fission plant over there. I'm assuming that is not covered by anything and not even close for maintenance. So let's build another worker. Pop that down there. Build another solar farm. Pop that down No, we don't really want a solar farm, do we? That's the exact thing we don't want. So let's build a maintenance facility instead. There. A uranium mine on that. And then we shall build a fission plant, which I've got the, I realise that we don't need to build it next to the uranium mines, but it sort of makes sense, doesn't it? It sort of makes sense. We'll pop that down there. And that gets us close to that aluminium, so maybe we'll go grab that in a moment. Whilst nothing else major is going on, let's extend down here a little bit. In fact, no, we're going to wait for that to get built because we're down to 1312 power now. 11. So yeah, our solar power must be ticking down. What's it producing? 27 at the moment? Oh, yeah, we're minus all of a sudden. I think that's the first time this game we've gone minus. Not happy about that. I'm going to turn off this iron mine, this silicon mine, and this glass kiln. That's going to get smacked with a meteorite in 2 months, which is just great. That's just great. We'll wait for this fission plant to be built. We shall actually prioritise that. And then maybe we'll think about building like a road, like just right through the middle there. Can you not see the upgraded roads from a distance? That's a bit of a shame that you need to zoom all the way in to see them. So if we go from, what is this? Chemical plant. That makes sense. Oh, and there's actual worker hub there. Also makes sense, doesn't it? Let's upgrade the waste from that worker hub up to... right the way up to that silicon mine. Right the way up to that silicon mine. Which will give us a lovely to sort of cross highway throughout the two. Just to speed things up a tad. Power is ticking up a little bit. And our our factory level 2 is now up and running. Not that we're too worried about it at the moment because we have so much. The hyperloop is probably going to be very useful actually, isn't it? I think you use that to connect sites. What does this do? It takes in nitrate? We'll see something we don't have yet. Should we get the fastest roads? What have we got? We could probably build another spaceport, couldn't we? And actually start doing some of this stuff. Because we are not doing anything at the moment. And it doesn't take a ridiculous amount of resources. That one, the glass and aluminium. And the water treatment plant we don't really need. That used something. We're not too keen on the chemicals yet. We don't really want to do that at the moment. So maybe we'll get one of these going. Let's get the GHG. Well, let's say if we do this one, we can do those fairly soon, can't we? So let's do that one. So the fission plant is almost here. Really do need to think about making more aerological scanners, actually. There's one there. I was going to build one there, but there's one there. That's not too far away, is it? Maybe one over here would be quite nice. What is this purple zone? Yeah, maybe one over here and one down here. Down there, I said? Nothing I said over here, didn't I? The fission plant is up and running, so let's power these three back on. And then let's make an aerological scanner over here. And an aerological scanner up here. Just speed that up a wee tad. And then let's start creeping down.
Aerobraking a methane asteroid.
It's a pain that you need
method for producing CO2 into
power and maintenance each step of the way as well. It just sort of triples the cost for everything, doesn't it? Oh. Didn't fancy getting built. There we go. Oh, we're getting there though. We're getting there. It's not too far away at all, is it? Carbon is looking just a wee tad, a wee smidgen of a tad low. And of course, nothing. So let's make a worker hub. Oh, that's a bit annoying that you can't quite... Put it there then. That's about as close as we're going to get, isn't it? And then we're going to need some power. So pop that down there. We're going to need some maintenance. Oh, we've completed that. So actually what we need to be doing is building another spaceport, isn't it? Colonist limit plus 4,000. What's this at the moment? 750. We're probably not quite there yet. Let's do that one because that's not going to take very long at all. And then maintenance. We should pop down there. Oh, and the mine. We didn't do the mine. Let's pop a carbon mine down. Right there. Thank you. So we've got 2 more waters over there, but water's not too bad. Iron down there. Iron's not too bad. Aluminium there, but aluminium is quite quite fine at the moment. So a spaceport is what I think we need to think about doing next. I might build it like over here, you know. Don't know if that's sensible or not. Probably not actually, is it? Yeah, that didn't take any time at all. Let's do the greenhouse gas. I wonder if we do need the greenhouse gas factory. Probably not at the moment. That's what I decided, isn't it? Let's get the fastest roads then. So if we wanted to build a spaceport, now they need stuff taken to them. So I guess actually probably just right in the middle would be sort of the best place for it, wouldn't it? Let's pop it down there. Let's pop it down there. They're still building that maintenance facility. Some more carbon. Yeah, it has appeared over there actually. It's just outside the range of the power. And it's going to be outside the range of the maintenance as well, I think, isn't it? Yep. Well, that's fine, because what we'll do is we'll build another worker, which will pop down here. We'll build another solar farm that we will pop down here. We should build another maintenance facility that we should pop down. Oh, we haven't built that one yet, so we'll wait to build that. We will get the carbon mine down. And I might pop a storage facility down just like here in the middle, I think. Yeah, 553 colonists now, lovely. So that colony did obviously get built and has increased our capacity nicely. There's another uranium mine appeared down there, so maybe we'll sneak down there and grab some more uranium as well then. Although that is also increasing quite nicely. What I probably could do with doing is building just a little battery farm somewhere. Do they need maintenance? They do need maintenance. So where would be a sensible place? Sort of here-ish. Let's do it down here then. So we're going to build just a load of batteries. Just here.
This will further upgrade the routes and maximize my worker speed. My productivity is going to get a big boost.
Try that again, shall we, battery? I don't know why sometimes you have to click twice. Should we do another 3? I don't think they hold an incredible amount. Oop. Slightly irregular terrain there. Oh, where are you? Oh my god, where are you? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. I tried just randomly clicking everywhere in the hope that it would kick in, but it didn't quite work out. So we get all those batteries built. That'll... Oh, never turn that iron mine back on. That'll potentially help us out in the future. If something does happen. And like I say, it's not going to give us a huge amount of storage, I don't think. And certainly not based on the amount we're actually consuming at this point. But it's a start. More chemicals there. Chemicals aren't too bad. Water. Both those carbon mines are up. Why? Oh, we didn't actually build maintenance there, did we? Because we were waiting for that one to get built so we could see where it would be a sensible place to put it. And I think about there. Why did that road, and there's a bit there that never got upgraded as well. Is that because I put that down in the middle and it kind of broke that? That's interesting, that putting something down breaks the connections. I suppose that makes sense, because would have had to remake that road, potentially? Would have been nice if they all did automatically upgrade them, though. So, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? 2 aluminium and a chemical. The chemical is the one I'm probably more interested in. 2 uranium down there now. Ooh. Oh. Chemical is actually our lowest thing, so we should probably... It's just outside the range of power, but it is within the range of... In fact, I'm going to build another fission plant down there. Well, it is within a flood zone, so I don't think we want our fission plant within the flood zone. We'll pop that down there. We should pop a chemical plant down on top of it. Oh, there's another one just arrived up there, look. I'm guessing that's not within power, is it? No. So that one we will go with a solar farm. In fact, we should put a worker hub down first. Because this stuff that is within flood zones, you do want to grab that sooner rather than later. Because obviously at some point it's going to flood, and when it floods, well, you no longer have... Is it within maintenance? Ooh, that might just be outside. You no longer have... Yeah, it's just outside, that's annoying. Access to those resources, so you need to get them sooner rather than later. So let's build another maintenance facility down. I don't know. Like there? Yeah, why not? Why not? We're going to put some storage down around here as well. We have our superior road. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We haven't actually done... We probably haven't done anything with our new landing site, have we? Let's... Mine's level 3 Hyperloop. Let's get this, I think. Because our building limit is probably... Actually, no, we're fine for building limit. Thought we might be getting a little bit close, but we are not. That's about to get hit. Our maintenance facility is going to get hit with an asteroid, which is vaguely annoying, isn't it? Oh, and I never did anything about that one down there, which should now be covered easily. So we should whack down an aluminium mine on it, like that. Perfect. And more uranium has just been discovered over there. Oh my word, look at that. If we get that, we're going to have so much uranium. I might get that, do one more extension down here, and then we will just call that a day there, I think. So, let's get a worker. Pop that down there. If there's so much uranium, we may as well build a fission plant. I don't want to leave that gap. Oh, well, then we can't cover all of them. Then we're going to leave that gap. And maybe we'll just fill that in with something else. If we make a bigger gap, make it more obvious. A maintenance facility that we should pop down. Why don't you want to pop down there? Oh, there's another one coming down there. Not too bad, that one, though. And then we'll pop down, not 1, not 2, but 3 uranium mines. We're going to have so much uranium, we genuinely aren't going to know what to do with it. Oh, we should definitely build a storage center down this way because of all of that uranium as well. So we'll pop that down there. What are we lowest on? Oh, hold on a second. Water's looking pretty low. We do have a little bit of food, but not a lot. So I'm just going to slow everything down for a moment. And then as quick as we can, and we're going to prioritize all of this. And we're just going to build a solar farm, because we don't want to take too much time. And we're going to prioritize that. And we're going to build a maintenance facility. And we're going to prioritize that. And we are going to make a water extractor. And we are going to make a water extractor. And we are going to prioritize those. Because we want that going as quickly as possible. Because if water runs out, we can't make any food. If we can't make any food, we can't do any research. So hopefully all of our workers will now be focusing on coming down here. And what I will do again is I'll also put down a storage center. But I won't... Can I get that to connect? Yeah. I won't prioritize that. I'll leave that as it is. Right. Let's speed everything up. Let's get that done. So we have our little uranium facility coming up over here, which is just going to... It's going to like double our uranium output like immediately. I'm just looking if we could get that, but we don't quite have the maintenance for it at the moment. And I'm not 100% bothered by it right now. Right here, right now. So we are storing 18,000 energy. We're actually using our energy. Why are we using our stored energy up if we're making 108?
Stage 3 engineering technology
doesn't make any sense.
Will be very useful.
Doesn't make any sense. So whilst, in fact, no, I was going to say whilst they're doing that, we'll start building down there, but we won't. We're just going to leave everything going, I think, because we're building quite a lot, aren't we? Yeah, we're building quite a lot down here at the moment as it is. Check out our traffic map. Everything is horrible. We do have the next tier of roads now, so I wouldn't mind getting a tier. Maybe we'll do like a horizontal and a vertical super highway tier down there. But then saying that, do we need to be coming like up here still? I don't really know. I don't really know. What do the tier 3 roads cost? Let's just have a quick look. If we went from like this storage hub, or does it do it straight away, or do you need to tell it to do tier 3? How does that work? Or do you need to upgrade it twice? So if we went from this aluminium mine and said we want to upgrade that road to here, it's the same resources. Let's just tell them to do that. But I think you're going to have to upgrade it twice. I think that's how that's going to work. Right. More. There is so another 3 uranium. That is getting stupid. They're about to make that uranium mine down there with all of our lovely resources. Food is really where we are struggling at the moment. The water is told to go to food manufacturing. I'm going to tell the chemicals to go towards food manufacturing. A little bit higher priority. Because that food is not going to last very long at all. And we can't really build more food factories because we don't really have the resources to do it. There's going to be a lot more water coming in there. Where's the nearest chemicals? Down there. I might make a... Oh, saying that's not going to be covered by... Might be if we're a bit sensible about it. If we make a worker hub... Oh, no power. Okay, if we make the worker hub there, and then a food factory there, so it's going from, yeah, chemicals there, water there. That's actually quite sensible. Clever me. So one of the water extractors is up and running. The other one will be fairly soon. That maintenance facility will be up running fairly soon. We have more power coming in from that fission plant. We're going to get all the uranium we could possibly ever need. That is getting crazy down here. Chemicals, uranium, and all sorts. So what I'll do just before we finish up, because time is ticking on, I do get myself a bit stuck on this game. It's very easy just to keep going, just to want to keep going and keep going and keep going. Let's get the mines level 3. And then we... where is it? It's over this direction. So that's actually within range of everything already. So we could probably just say... build another one. Like there. And then a solar farm. There. And a maintenance facility, which can go a little bit further again. Which we shall put there. And we are getting really close now to that site. And we can make this into a like a tier 3 road as well, just in case resources do need to get ferried up and down. Back and forth, up and down. Why are the chemical plants? Oh, because they've ran out of chemicals. Oh, so our chemicals are going to start really plummeting then. No silicon, no carbon, no iron. Yeah, we are running out of all of our initial resources really, really quickly. There are quite a few there that have been shut down straight away, look. Cool, anyway, we're going to leave that there then. So we've got our little extra water up and running here, which we're definitely needing. Uranium is ticking up. We don't have a lot of uranium, but we don't need a lot. It's only, at the moment, only used to make the fission plants and nothing else. So not too much of a concern. Plus, so much uranium around, it's not really that much of a concern. We are going to have to look at how we're going to deal without all of these things coming in, because we have geared our factories towards having all of the resources that we have. Somewhat, not like we've actually tried very hard, but somewhat. So yes, next time then we will go and build like probably just a huge power facility, although there's quite terrible terrain, so we might not be able to build too much over there. Yes, terrible terrain, so maybe we won't, but we will get all of these down, particularly these ones, as I say, in the flood zone. We want to expand into there, grab all that stuff. Figure out, we never figured out in the initial game what we do with these, if we do anything with these. Can you build research outposts on them? You can build research outposts on them. And what do research outputs do over colonies? So colonies are 5 food, 5... Oh, they need food and water separately. Of course they do. Of course they do. 5 food, 5 water for 60, or 1 and 1 for 10. Well, that's much better, isn't it? That's much better, yeah. So that's definitely worth getting some research outposts down on those. So next time we will extend over to here. Will we do that? We might not actually build the research site on it, but we'll certainly get extended in that direction. We'll try and get down a couple of research outposts over here as well. And we'll get a lot more power from all of this amazing uranium that's coming in. And then we'll just try to basically keep on top. Is that not within... Why are you halted? Oh, because you're being fixed, I see. So you halt when you're getting fixed. I never actually realised that. It all runs so fast normally. And where's our tier 3 road? This is a tier 3 road? Well, it does look a little different actually, doesn't it? Yeah. You can see it when you get up close. So we have one tiny tier 3 road at the moment. We'll have to do a little bit more, I think, in terms of upgrading some of our main thoroughfares to try and ease this traffic. But look how many workers do we have? We have a potential 32 workers. That is crazy. And I'm actually really loving how this base is going with this main central hub and then these little sort of spokes out to the side where we've reached our way out to grasp the hold of the resources. There's another water up there that we might need to think about getting. And another one down there as well. So yeah, lots and lots and lots to do next time. Really looking forward to coming back to this. Hope you are as well. Hope you're enjoying this new series of Per Aspera. If you are enjoying it, hit that like button. That'd be hugely appreciated. Comment and subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget I stream Wednesdays at 7 PM UK time. I think I might have said 6 PM in a couple of my more recent videos because that was what I used to stream at before the baby arrived. If I did, ignore that. It's 7 PM UK time. Playing Satisfactory. Love to see you there. Obviously, not quite the same as Per Aspera, but similar, very high level. You know, build factories, farm resources, make stuff. So wonderful if I could see you there. Otherwise, I will see you next time in Per Aspera. And as always, thank you so very, very much for joining me.